Well, at the very least, before switching over to some FIFA for career mode there, we are going to go through this offseason. Let's see who's going to win the NBA title this year. And the answer is the Washington Wizards. Finals MVP for Jay Williams. The Rockets made it all the way to the final. The Celtics actually made it to the conference finals. But, yeah, disappointing loss. Disappointing loss for both teams. No denying that. Just a little bit more so for yours truly. Let's go ahead and see what happens this offseason, though. Player retirements. Vinny Del Negro's gone. Cliff Robinson. Doug Christie. Latrell Sprewell. Tony Kukoc. Penny Hardaway's gone. 34 years old. Greg Ostertag, the legend. The legend, known as Greg Ostertag. Kevin Ollie's gone. Fred Hoiberg. Historic changes. New logos and unis for the Bucks. And a new floor for the Rockets. League meetings. Nothing too crazy. Draft lottery. Let's see what we got. The Nuggets with 2 lottery picks, pick number 14 and number 8 at the moment. The Knicks are up there thanks to the Lakers. Holy shit, the Lakers really fell off. Really fell off. So 2 opportunities for Denver to move up. Let's see if they do it. The Clippers will stay at 14. It means their pick next year will belong to the Nuggets. So you guys have that pick next year. That one was lottery protected. Your next one is top 3 protected. So you're kind of hoping to not see this pick in the top 3 if you want it this year. Otherwise, actually, you're hoping to see it in the top 3 if you want it this year. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see what happens here. Portland at number 11. Maintains. The problem for the Clippers, man, is that being lottery protected is brutal because they have Kevin Garnett. I can't imagine they'll miss the playoffs again next year. Hornets at 10. So again, if you guys move up into the top 3, you lose that pick. And you end up with their pick next year. If it's outside the top 3, you have 2 first-round picks this year. So here we go. Nope, maybe not. It was number 7, right? And number 6. The Pistons have moved up into the top 3. The Knicks hold at 7. Did you guys move up? Did I miss it? Did I forget whose pick you had? You guys had Detroit's pick, didn't you? Which means you'll have their pick next year. Yeah. So that is that. The Pistons ended up with the number 1 pick. So neither of your protected picks end up going to you. So you have 2 first-round picks next year. I end up with the 17th pick thanks to Miami and the 27th. And you guys will only have the 22nd pick. So somehow I ended up with more first-round picks than you did. Pretty surprising. But them's the breaks. Pretty surprising, but them's the breaks. So to the draft we go. I'm not confirming the nuclear option. LeBron's initial deal is up. It would be Crawford, Ogalskis, and Boozer that I could move on from. I feel like I have more time to run it back, and I still have... I do still have other picks coming up this year and next. So I don't think I'm going to go for the nuclear option yet. But boy, am I tempted. 2006 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Andrea Bargnani, first overall. Why not? Raptors legend. Second overall, the Milwaukee Bucks take Rajon Rondo. The Knicks at third. At 3, take Louis May. Generated dude. Bobcats at 4, take J.J. Redick. And the Suns at 5, Kyle Lowry. Let's go ahead and sim to this pick. Cleveland on the clock. No trade offers, so I'll be making this pick. Point guard, top guys, Dan Gibson. That's pretty rough. Shooting guard, there's fucking nobody. Forward, Rudy Gay, Steve Novak, Joe Ingles. I mean, Rudy Gay will probably end up being my pick here. This is a pretty weak draft. If you guys get a trade offer, you should take it. I mean, Ryan Hollins, Bradley Hayes. I'm going to go for Rudy Gay. He's the best player in this draft right now by far. So Rudy Gay out of UConn is the pick. We'll sim to Denver, who does not get a trade offer. I mean, Daniel Gibson might be the best option. Not that you necessarily need another point guard, but who the hell is even available here? In terms of potential, I mean, these guys have terrible ratings to start things off. Reggie Eaton, C minus grade, so it'll be in the low 70s. He'll be better than PJ Tucker, though. I mean, yeah. I mean, Thomas is only a 66, though, and he's 24 years old. So those A- potentials are pretty rough. I mean, could go for Anthony Moore because he has A- potential, but he's more of a trade piece than anything. Yeah. It's Joey Hubbard or Eldon Thomas, pretty much. Or you go for the 23-year-old center in Lowry, but he apparently has C potential. So does Gibson. Yeah, this is brutal. Like, there are familiar names, but none of them are that great. So, I mean, Eldon Thomas, forward and power forward. Moore at shooting guard. I think it's got to be Thomas, just because Moore is never going to play. I mean, Thomas is 24, though. Ugh. Honestly, I think Joey Hubbard would be your best bet. Or you could just leave it up to the compy, because holy shit, this is looking pretty bad. I mean, you could take the Australian again. You got rid of him, and last time he turned into something decent. You could take old Joe, who is only 18 and has plenty of time to develop. He'd kind of be the depth option behind Wade and Jefferson. So, well, we'll leave it up to a vote here, because why the hell not? Is it going to be... Who? Is it going to be Moore? Is it going to be Thomas? Is it going to be Hubbard? Is it going to be Ingles? Who will it be? Who will it be? Who will it be? No option for Kyle Korver. Is he even left? Is he even in this draft at this point still? Not that I saw. So no. No Rich. No Kyle Korver. Who indeed is a few drafts ago. I had to play along, Chilson. I had to play along, given that I got to wait for this poll to go through. And for the second time in a row, chat's going to take the Australian. Joe Ingles is the pick. Fair enough. Fair enough. Next pick belongs to Cleveland. I have to make the pick. Son of a bitch. Ugh. The lack of trading for draft picks by the AI is frustrating. I'm going to take Anthony Moore. I mean, I pointed him out earlier. He's the best option. Other than that, I'd take like Leon Poe just because he's real. He's not so great. Ronnie Brewer's not looking that good either. Anthony Moore, come on down. The fact that was the first round pick is tragic. Nuggets get trade offers for their second rounder, but it's only going to be pretty much for other second rounders. It was the Brian Grant offer. Yeah, I mean, you guys might as well just make the pick. Someone mentioned Steve Novak a minute ago, so you know what? Fuck it, Steve Novak's the guy, and if you guys are mad about it, blame Max. There you go. You got Steve Novak. It's between him and Leon Poe, and let's be honest, what type of difference does it make? Nuggets are on the board. Give us next year's picks. Dude, it's second rounders. Regardless, they're going to be terrible. Regardless, they're going to be terrible picks. Take Rodney Carney because he has the best potential left at that rate. And for me, I'll be doing the same thing. Who has the best potential left? It's one of these three. Youngest of the bunch is Drew Outlaw. Boy, what a great draft for us to end up with multiple picks in. That was pretty bad. So for me, Rudy Gay, only a C+ potential, but he's 19 and a 76. Moore is a 68. Only a B- at 20 years old. I'm actually not going to sign him for that amount of money. And Drew Outlaw is a 66. So I'm only going to sign Rudy Gay. For you guys, Joe, of course, he's 18 C and only a 69. Novak is a 70, 23 and a C. I think we just wasted 3 first-round picks. Carney's not worth signing. It's just pretty much up to you guys if you want to pay, Joe $1 million a year, which honestly you probably should. He's 18. He's got time to develop. Novak doesn't significantly improve your depth, but I mean, honestly, you might as well sign him. I'm going to do the same thing with, actually, I'm not with Outlaw. With Carney, there's no point. But yeah, you guys might as well sign Novak. He's at least a decent depth option for $700K. I mean, chat will sign. Oh, well, actually, the game will sign someone for you for about the same amount. All right, we're each signing our first round pick, and that's it. So I completely wasted a first round pick. Love to see it. Not getting any trade offers is pretty brutal. Team options, obviously pick up the option on LeBron and Dave Newman. For you guys, Wade, Livingston, and Nate Robinson. Although you could save that little bit of money on Nate Robinson, you might just want to let him go. That potential's not looking that hot. At least Livingston, you know what you're getting. You're getting a start. I think you're set up pretty well if you also let go of Nate Robinson. Any disagreements? I mean, he's 22, is 70, only a C potential. You might as well use that extra $1 million to play around with. So, all right. The big names have backed out. Qualifying offer, Wendell Chambers. You guys get a bunch of random tack-ons. Let them go. Save money. So looking at the Nuggets, it's Livingston, Wade, Jefferson. You are going to have to re-sign Nene. And then you have Fry and D'Alembert. Let's take a look. And obviously Allen Houston, who was making all the money in the world, you could let him go. You're going to want to bring back Nene. And I mean, did he have any offers? He doesn't. So you should be able to get away with like $8 million flat and bring Nene back. For myself, it's Wagner and Davis. I am going to try to bring both of them back too. Let's go 8-5 for Ricky.
Good for you.
Hey, Kelly on the fall. What's going on, man? Good to see you. It's almost time for a new season. Pumped. We'll go 3-4-5 for Wagner. So the big name free agents that are out there. Chat, you got to make a decision here as well. At point guard, Tony Parker. However, he has 15 offers. He is desired by the majority of people in the league. What an alert, though, you know? What an alert. However, there is Mike Bibby. as the next best option at point guard if you wanted someone better than Livingston. Shooting guard, obviously, you have Dwayne Wade, but Ricky Davis is the top shooting guard out there, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep Ricky on my team. And because of that, yeah, I'm probably boned. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Forward, Caron Butler, Jamal Mashburn, Mike Dunleavy, Al Harrington, the best options. Sign Caron Butler at your own risk after what happened with me in Minnesota. Power forward, Chris Webber, top option out there. You got Chris Webber out there, 4 offers for him. And at center, Ben Wallace, who does want $14 million a year. You also got the chat legend, Marcus Camby. So those are the players that are out there. Any suggestions, chat, on who you want to go for? You can go after pretty much anybody. Yeah. Actually, that's me that can go after pretty much anybody, which means you guys can definitely go after anybody. Any suggestions, chat? You could go after Ben Wallace. You could go after Mike Bibby as an improvement on Sean Livingston. I would agree that Mike Bibby or Ben Wallace would be your best options at this stage, no doubt. They would be. You don't need Thomas because you have Nene coming back, more than likely. Let's see. Ooh, Bibby, Wallace, nobody. Let's see what chat decides. And obviously the advantage is that Bibby has no offers. You would have a lot of competition for Ben Wallace. For me, I got to see if I'm bringing Ricky Davis back. If I lose Ricky Davis, I'm in a pretty rough spot. I'm in a pretty bad fucking spot if I lose Ricky Davis. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Jason Williams can play guard. Yeah, if I lose Ricky, there's no one else who's really out there, so I gotta wait to see what happens there. None of the top forwards can play shooting guard either. I'm in a rough spot. I had no opportunity to even try to retain Ricky Davis either, which is the problem. So at that point, I might as well throw my name into the hat for Ben Wallace. You guys have gone for Mike Bibby. For Mike Bibby. Short King Legend. He's not even that short. Honestly, just a smidge off the top. 4-year deal. You know, to bring him to age 32. He shouldn't be in sharp decline at that point. Not that much of a difference in dropping it to 13.5, because, who the hell cares? Honestly, there's not that much of a difference between just having it at 14 flat. 500K is not even going to happen. But chat said, Bibby, it's in your best interest to just go for it. So that is chat's free agent offer for Mike Bibby. For me, I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to do. I have no goddamn idea. Crawford can play guard. What are the offers looking like for? Yeah, Tony Parker's getting max offers from everybody. He's a great system fit. He's only 24. I could throw my name into the hat for Mike Bibby. And I might have to in case Ricky Davis ends up leaving. As much as I'd love an improvement on Zydrunas Ilgauskas, because I feel like he's my biggest goddamn problem so far. Shout out to, I don't even know. Let's see if this follow pops up. Oh, I was going to say, I thought I recognized the username. Damn, I don't think it popped up. Chad, I hate to have to do this to you. I have to throw my name into the Mike Bibby sweepstakes as well. I have to do it. You guys will have the advantage on this. You will have the advantage, and I think you'll get it. Unless he likes playing with LeBron more. But, that is my offer. Also out to Mike Bibby. Let's see what happens. For the Nuggets, Bibby did accept your deal. So obviously you can renounce the rights on Allen Houston. Pretty much all these guys who are just random filler. Might as well cap hold Nate Robinson. Nene and Bibby have both agreed. Mahinmi is a trade exception. Tierre Brown is a trade exception. Honestly, I'm just going to drop both for the cap space. We'll renounce our Brevin Knight option because he's not worth that amount of money. Bob Sura can go. Wagner's agreed to a new deal. I don't know about Ricky Davis yet. Davis has gone to Milwaukee. Bibby has gone to Denver. So I have lost out, at least for the moment, on Ricky Davis. Which means I indeed. Yeah, you guys can't cap hold Allen Houston for that amount of money. That's absurd. I might be boned. Unless Ricky doesn't come to terms with that other team. Ricky Davis is gone. Jared Ubbs, what's up, buddy? Fucking hell. We'll be playing in a little bit. Probably like 1:30-ish. All right, so I just lost Ricky Davis. I had really no opportunity to keep him. Other teams also being in for him. So that sucks. Love all your pro clubs. Like, I don't know. 20, I think 30-ish. Around there. Player progression. LeBron's up by 2. Oh, my God. I think what do I do? Is it even possible to tank with LeBron on the team? Yeah, Jerdubs, I'm aware. You guys are going to win this fucking thing after signing Mike Bibby, I'm telling you. Chat's going to win this. The core, I thought it worked out perfectly. I kept the Cleveland core in season 1. They were terribly bad. Ended up with LeBron. I don't see how this team makes it now that I've lost Ricky Davis. Did I lose my coach? Also lost my coach. He's not terrible, but Ricky Jones is the new head coach here in Cleveland. Holy shit. LeBron's currently out day to day. I am screwed. I think that I am absolutely screwed. And that the Denver Nuggets are going to be very, very close to winning a championship this year. That's what I think. Up on Discord. Will do. Yeah, you guys still have the same coach too. Chat's gonna win this. 2 major free agent signings, Bibby and Jefferson. I am so unbelievably screwed right now. It's not even funny. I'm gonna have to think about what we do at the start of the. I might honestly go for the nuclear option. I might. It's the Kevin Durant, Greg Oden drafts. I only have my first. Chad has 3 first-round picks guaranteed. Thanks to the Pistons and the Clippers. I think I'm screwed.